All right, guys, another stock to look at today is Peloton stock. So Peloton stock, PTON technical analysis, it is up 8% for the day, and it's sitting somewhere around these 117 levels. That's where it closed, 117.50. Let's zoom out to daily chart, where I will pretty much go through the support resistance levels I'm watching. We'll also take a look at the moving averages and option market. So on this chart, on this yearly chart, we can see all-time highs 171, all right? And if you look at this price action for the past month, basically this 113, this level was acting as a resistance. It couldn't get out of this range, and support was somewhere right here at 104, 103. That's the range it was in. Now today we are breaking out of this range, and from here, next level I'm watching as a resistance is these supply zones, which are, I believe, 127. So looks like it's 125. Okay, so 125, above 125 we have another supply zone, which was right here at the support, which is 140. Okay, so we got out of this range. Now we need to get out of this bigger range. Actually, I'm not in this stock, but for the bulls, that's the best case scenario. So it needs to get out of this range on a bigger picture. But so far, today was pretty bullish breakout. Okay. Now, once I pull the moving averages, you can see this red line right here represents 200-day moving average, and yellow one is 50-day simple moving average. So if you look at this yellow line right here, it was acting also as a resistance. And this red line right here up there, this 200-day moving average, it was acting as a resistance, and today it closed right below that level, right at that level. So if it gets out of this range, definitely another room would be all the way till 125. Also, this stock can pull back to this support, right? Basically this resistance. If this stock pulls back, if it acts as a support, it can just coil up, and then from there it can make this leg move up towards 25, 125. That's the next level of resistance I will be watching, and then from there 140. Okay, let me pull MACD. Okay, so if we take a look at the MACD, momentum is just starting, but it is well above zero, which is good. But we need to see more upside action from here to believe that this is the beginning of a uptrend. Okay, so also let's take a look at the option market. What happened today? If we take a look at the just stats, 93,000 calls were traded and 40,000 puts were traded. And if we take a look at the orders, what happened today, what people were betting on today, we can see, let me wait for a second for it to filter out. All right, so looks like the biggest order that came in is July 16th, 125 call, 1,100 call contract. So this is somewhere around $300,000 bet to the upside. And then if you look at these other orders that came in, these are puts. So people bought puts. These are spreads, but these are bearish bets for August. 100 put, 110 put, 100 put, 95, even 85, 90 puts. Okay, these are 1 month out, pretty much short terms. And then all the rest, smaller orders that came in after that, are bullish for September call, next year 130 call. So this is very interesting spread right here, with basically 130, 145. So looks like short term a little bit bearish option activity, and long term, okay, I would include this September, even maybe midterm. September, October, January, bullish bets. But for August and July, for some reason, we're seeing these biggest orders that came in as bearish. So, and not much volume, I would say, today, but interesting action. To me, it is looking like little bit more bearish despite the stock being up, but we need to see if the stock is going to be, if it's going to get above that 125. All right, so those are the levels I'm watching for this Peloton stock. If this was helpful, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.